Today, we're tackling this pair of Red Wing boots. Now, if you've ever watched any of our Red Wing videos in the past, you'll know that a lot of times with Red Wings, you never know what the overall condition is until you actually get them broken apart. Now, overall, they're a great boot and we get a lot of them. But a lot of times, it's once you take the soles off that you really see the overall condition of the inside of the boot. Now, as far as this pair goes, yeah, they look to be in good shape. But what do they look like on the inside? I don't know. So let's stick around and let's get to this pair of Red Wing. Yeah.
Ooh. That's squeaking. Does that hurt your ears as much as it does mine? Let's fix this thing. Lucas. See if this does the trick. Yeah.
I'm praying that the gimming and everything looks okay in this. Red Wings are kind of notorious for pulling apart. So if everything looks good, then this should be a very quick and simple resole. If not, it's going to be a much deeper project. So. Man, that stuff is hard and brittle. All right, it's all cleaned up, got most of the old cork out. Now let's put some fresh cork in there. This doesn't have a very deep cavity. It's extremely shallow, so it shouldn't take much cork, and it shouldn't take all that long to dry and harden as well. Okay guys, I've got the boots over in the ventilation machine and I'm gonna let that cork set up before we start putting the adhesive on. But while that's going on, give me one quick second to tell you of a way that I'm going to simplify your lives. Now, you may be thinking it's something super complicated. It's really not. It's today's video sponsor, Anson. Now here's how I'm going to simplify your life. Now look, we all know that we all kind of fluctuate in weight sometimes throughout our lifetime. Sometimes we're a little bigger, sometimes we're a little smaller, and those leather belts that we have, a lot of times we have to punch those extra holes in it, or maybe we stretch our belt out a bit. With Anson, it takes care of all of that. Now Anson belt is a holeless belt, meaning that it doesn't have all of those little holes that you normally put the belt buckle through. Instead, it is built on a track system, meaning that it has up to 30 different options up to a 1/4 inch apart. So whether you're gaining weight or losing weight, an Anson belt will take care of that. And when your Anson belts arrive, you simply take the belts, you wrap them around yourself. You find the spot that fits best for you. You simply cut and remove the excess. Then you take on an Anson belt buckle, you slide it on, snap it in place. Bam, you're good to go. No more ugly creases or sloppy punched holes. And another great thing about Anson belts is that they are interchangeable, meaning you can mix and match the different belt buckles and the different belt options. Now, Anson has a plethora of different belt options, everything from leathers and suedes to canvases. They also offer a high-end premier collection that features genuine crocodile and Italian calfskin. Now, Heath and I own quite a number of Anson belts. We've had them for years. We use them all the time. And I personally really love the company for several reasons. One, they're family owned. Just like our businesses are family owned, it really means a lot. I personally know the owner of Anson Belts, great guy. For me, when a business is family owned, I don't know. I just kind of feel like the customer service a lot of times is better because it feels like you're getting that personal touch. And Anson has amazing customer service. And if you look on their website, they have thousands and thousands of 5-star reviews. And another great thing about Anson is that they have a lifetime guarantee on their belts. I mean, when you have a lifetime guarantee on a product, I don't know, that sounds pretty good to me. Now, ladies and gents, for a limited offer, make sure you click on the link down in the description box or go to ansonbelt.com/Trent for an amazing offer. And personally, I always recommend to folks to go get the box set, which is 3 belt buckles and 2 straps, which gives you a combination of up to 6 different belt options. And you get all of that for under $100. Okay, so as you can see, this pair of boots has seen its better days as far as the uppers go. So we are going to get these nice and cleaned up, conditioned, and maybe a little polish on there, and they'll be good to go. So the boots are all cleaned up now, but you can see on the toes here, it's missing some color. I just want to put some of that color back in here. So I'm going to grab some Saphir cream, probably the Bordeaux color to match this. And then after I put that on, I'll throw some conditioner on these boots, and then we'll be able to get back to the repair. Okay, I went ahead and buffed off the shoe cream. Now, I was going through my conditioners, and I'm not gonna lie. If you didn't see last weekend's video, check that out. We talked a little bit about leather honey. It was our first time ever using it, and I really liked it. So I'm gonna put a little bit more leather honey on this pair of boots. Now, this stuff really does feel like you're putting honey onto your leather. I mean, it has got the consistency of honey. It is extremely thick, but after you leave it on for a while, and like I said last week, it says to leave it on for about 24 hours. When you come back, it has completely soaked into the leather and it does not have that sticky residue at all. So I was pretty impressed with it, and we'll see how it does to this pair of boots.
So while we were taking the soles off, the little rands back here are basically, they're just kind of paperboard. They're very flimsy and fragile, and the originals just splintered, so we put new ones made out of veg tan. This just might be the easiest resole we've done in a while. Let's put some glue on this, stick a sole, and we're done.
All right, ladies and gents, this pair of Red Wing boots has been completed. Now, as always, just a quick reminder, after this video, don't forget to check out Anson belts. Again, Valentine's Day is literally right around the corner, so if you're going to get your orders in for that special someone, right now is the time to do it. Again, I'll put the link down below. Now, as far as this pair of Red Wings goes, here's what we did.
It was a very, very simple resole, probably one of the easiest ones we've ever done. A lot of times with Red Wings, like Trent said earlier, once you crack it open, you never know how the gimming's gonna be. Sometimes those things come apart, and if we can't glue it down, then we just gotta rip it all off, and it extends the whole process. But the gimming was in great shape. The welt was in fantastic shape. And so we put a thicker leather than we normally do midsole. This was actually sole leather that we split down and made a little bit thinner, but still had that robustness to it. We used that as a midsole, went ahead and stitched it on. We had to put some new Rands on because the other ones, those weren't in such good shape. They're just kind of like a fiber board.
Yeah, they just kind of
disintegrated.
Yeah.
You saw that when we were trying to take the original sole off, snapping.
Yeah.
So we put some veg tan, dyed them, put those on, and then we topped it off with a Vibram 232 mini lug, which
is
a
different.
little, it's a little bit less traction than we normally do. You normally see us do a lot of these big beefy things. This was a
We
little
haven't
bit
done one
more
of this.
subtle.
Yeah, we haven't done this type sole
In a long time.
Yeah,
So-
so good for the guy that sent these in. Yeah, it's nice to kind of put a different sole on than what we see all the time. And as far as the uppers go, the uppers were in really good shape. They just need to be cleaned off a little bit. And, we just gave them a quick little bath. Again, used some leather honey on there. I think they conditioned them well. And then we just, put a little polish on the toe and the heel area, just put the color back in. And other than that, they look good to go. The guy sent them in without laces in them. So I know somebody may be thinking, why didn't you put laces in it? He has the laces, so that's what the shoe looks like heading out the door. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you enjoyed the video, give us a big thumbs up. It does help the channel grow, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, y'all have a good one.